Go D.
Starting off for the Bolts, center fielder, number 9, Donovan Newell.
Go 9.
Alright, well, maybe we'll try this. Donovan Newell's going to lead things off in the bottom of the first inning. No score. Newell takes outside ball 1. Tyler Kelly on the mound for the Rams. They went down. Left a man at first after a 2-out walk. Left-handed batter stands in against Kelly, the right-hander. Here's the 1-0. That's up high, ball 2, 2-0.
Your pitch, kid.
So hopefully we are live streaming right now. Pitch to Newell. Fouls it back and the bat goes flying to the on-deck circle. Throw a little pine tar on that, Newell.
So they call throwing the bat at it.
Regional quarterfinal, Riverside Rams here at Lightridge High School. Lightridge hosting as the number 3 seed in the region. Played Riverside 3 times already in the last 2 weeks. 2 in the regular season, once in the playoffs in the districts. Here's the 2-1 to Newell. And way inside as he jackknifes out of that way of that one. Handled him pretty easily the first 3 times.
Go 9.
3-1 pitch. Here it comes. Outside, ball 4. So leadoff walk to the Bolts center fielder. And up steps Jimmy Burpo.
5, Jimmy Burpo. Let's go, Jimmy.
Right-handed batter. Throw over to first. Newell leaning for a second. Dives back safely. Another throw over to first. Newell had a pretty big lead that time. Gets back. Burpo batting .364 on the season. 24 hits, 482 on base percentage. Kelly's set now. Not going, and the first pitch is a breaking pitch in there for a strike to Burpo. Burpo's 24 hits make up 22 singles, 2 doubles, dribbling 17. Over to first, and Newell's back safely. So Newell with good speed, and they know it. They're going to manage the base runners. 3-man crew here. First base umpire, third base umpire, and obviously behind the dish is the 0-1 Burpo. Newell takes off, pitches down and away. Throw down to second is not in time. Still steals the base. Count will be 1-1 to Burpo.
Go, Jimmy.
5.
Exactly where they drew it up. Get Newell on base, get him around. And break the ice. Take the lead here in the bottom of the first. 1-1 count to Burpo. Second baseman. Here's the 1-1. Shows bunt. Bunts it right back to the pitcher. Kelly throws it away. Newell's going to score. Burpo is going to stop at second. Sacrifice bunt for Burpo, and then a throwing error by Tyler Kelly, the pitcher.
Next up, number 3, James Nunnally.
Puts him at second base. Newell comes across to give the Bolts a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first, and that'll bring up James Nunnally.
Go 3.
Nunnally batting .450 on the season. His 27 hits leads the team. Left-handed hitting catcher stands in against Kelly and fouls the fastball off. Nunnally with an on-base percentage of .598. Some unbelievable numbers this season. Burpo try to keep him close. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball to the shortstop. Muncy takes it on a high hop and throws to first for the out. Burpo will take third on the ground out. So that only moves
Next
the
up,
runner
third
over to
baseman,
third.
number 10.
With one out,
Ben
Ben
Drinkwine.
Drinkwine steps to the plate.
Go, Ben. Get him in, kid.
Drinkwine batting .313 on the season. He and Matt Coleman share the lead with Art in the team RBIs with 20. Big right-handed hitting third baseman stands in. Burpo at third. And he fouls the first pitch off. One. Swung on and missed. Walking pitch by Kelly.
Number 10.
Oh, 2 to Drinkwine. Stays up and in. 1-2 now. Two. Line drive right to the third baseman, Maury. And Burpo read that line drive off the bat and gets back to the bag as Maury catches the line drive, tries to step on the bag at the same time.
Stepping to the plate, number 17, Mikey
Safely.
Sullivan.
Come on, Mikey.
Line out to third. That brings up the pitcher, Mikey Sullivan. Sullivan batting .288 on the season. Lefty stands in. Fouls the first pitch down the right of the left field line and out of play. One to Sullivan. Just misses outside. 1-1 now.
For Mikey.
Wolves lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball, base hit into left field. just squeaks through between Lowry and Muncie. And Sullivan drives in a run with the RBI single, making it 2-0. As
Next
Burpo
up,
comes across.
Shortstop number 6.
Sullivan helps himself. The lefties on the bump tonight for the Bolts. And that'll bring up Tyler Rowling. Rowling batting .273 on the season, 18 hits, 15 singles, 2 doubles, a home run, and 13 RBIs. So Sullivan at first. Rowling, the right-handed batter, stands in. Throw over to first, and Sullivan gets back.
Ooh, that was
Breaking pitch in there for a strike.
Go 6.
Throw over to first, and dug out of the dirt by Colby Leinbach.
Go T.
Kept that ball in front of him. 1 to Rowling. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, foul back to the backstop.
Good, Tyler, you got it.
Oh, 2 pitch.
Go, fight
Fastball
it.
foul back to the netting. So Rowling stays alive. Time called. Sullivan with a short lead at first. Here's the 0-2.
Fight it. Yep.
In the
Fight it.
air, down the left field line, hooking foul, out of play.
Pull away.
When most of the lights are black lights are over. These don't work all the time,
The 0-2 pitch. Line drive. Base hit down the left field, third base line. Gets down into left field. Cosner fielded in the corner. Here comes the throw to the plate. And Sullivan is safe at the plate. Beats the throw. Rowling into second with a double. As that was down into the corner in left field. An RBI double for Rowling makes it 3-0. Sullivan chugging all the way around from first base. And beats the relay.
Next up, left fielder number 12, Matt Coleman.
So Rowling with 0-2 off the bat, fouled off a couple of tough pitches, and then takes 6th pitch of the at-bat down the left field line into the corner. So now he's at second base, and Matt Coleman steps in. Coleman left-handed hitting left fielder. And he lines one down the left field line, foul. Coleman batting .385 on the season.
Number 12.
25 hits on the season, second only to Nunnally. Bolts pick up right where they left off against the Rams in the district semifinals. And fastball in there for a strike. So Coleman behind 0-2. Kelly got ahead of Rowling 0-2. Fall off several pitches. Outfield now shading towards left and shallow. Here's the 0-2. A flare into left field. Cosner underneath it makes the catch for the out the entire side. But the Bolts come up with 3 on 2 hits. They leave 1. We go to the top of the second, 3-0. We'll be back in just a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just on it.
Did you stop it?
Did I stop it?
Yeah. Oh, they said I was asking, did you watch the end of the Celtics game?
On my just on the game changer on my phone. I saw the highlights this morning, but
Yeah.
I went upstairs to watch it, and Mom was already watching something. So I have my phone sitting there, and I'm watching 117, 114, then boom, tied.
Yeah.
Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brown, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Then I saw the highlights in overtime. Ooh, is that a little rain?
Yeah, a couple drops.
And so somebody looked at us.
Now batting number 14, Max Mowry.
Max Mowry is going to lead things off for the Rams here in the top of the second inning. Bolts lead 3-0. Mikey Sullivan on the bump for the Bolts. Lefty delivers. That's high, ball 1. We're on the air for the top of the first, but Sullivan making his 5th start of the season. He's 3-0. Oops. And he delivers outside 2-0. 23 in the third innings, giving up 25 hits, 14 runs. 2.0 ERA, 17 strikeouts, and 10 walks coming in. Swung on and missed by Mowry. Mowry, big left-handed hitting third baseman. That one's in the dirt.
Mikey.
Backstop.
We can mercy the shit out of them real quick.
3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed.
Boy, Mikey. Finish.
Swung on and missed. Mikey struck him out. Came back from a 3-1 count. Mowry goes down swinging.
Next up, the DH number 5, Aaron Garb.
That'll bring up Aaron Garg, the DH, right-handed hitter. Sullivan delivers. There's a line drive into left. That's going to get down past Coleman. Garg on his way to second, and he is in there with a one-out double.
Now batting number 16, John Delano.
That'll bring up the catcher, John Delano.
Go, Mikey.
right-handed batter stands in with one out and Garg on second base. Burpo keeps him close at second. Sullivan delivers. Breaking pitch in there for a strike.
Breeze go.
Doing nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
He's up high, 1-1 now. Ground ball to Rowling at second, at short, looks back the runner at second and throws to first for the out.
Next up, number 17, Charlie DePippo.
Didn't sit back on that, came in and charged it, took it on a nice hop. And glance at Garg at second base, kept him there. And a strong throw to first. So 2 out now. Garg still at second, that'll bring up the right fielder, Charlie DePippo. DePippo, right-handed batter, stands in against Mikey Sullivan. First pitch is fouled down the right field line and out of play. So Sullivan ahead 0-1. Oh-1. Breaking pitch stays up high, 1-1 now. Swung on and missed. Taking fastball away from the righty. So 1-2 now. This is outside, not only his best. Nothing better than seeing a pitcher out there that's got red clay all up and down the front from hit first slide and on the back of his pants. Another slide, 2-2 pitch. Popped up, left side, brink line giving chase, and it's out of play just over the dugout. Williams at the fence waiting. So the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-0 Bolts lead here in the top of the second. Plated 3 in the bottom of the first. 2-2, here it comes. Chopped foul through the coach's box on the third base side.
Hey, Mikey.
Sullivan pounding the zone. That's all you need tonight. Just pound the zone, let your defense do the work. Two-two. Ground ball to Rowling at short. Gobbles that up. Throws to first for the out. 2 nice plays by Rowling at short. They strand one at second. You go to the bottom of the second. 3-0 Bolts. It'll be Webb, McCarter, and Newell. Top of the order. When we come back, we'll be back in just a minute.
New pitcher.
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Dylan Amos.
Father Kelly's at 6.
New pitcher in for the Rams. Number 2, Dylan Amos.
It is. I want to win him, alright? We crossed him the first 2 times. Nope. I don't trust him.
New pitcher for the Rams here in the second inning. Dylan Amos, the right-hander, now on the mound for the Rams. Tyler Kelly moves to second base. So the Bolts had seen a lot of Tyler Kelly. I think it showed in the first inning as they sent 7 to the plate.
They came out Sunday on 75. Yep. You throw somebody out there 85, 88.
So Andrew Webb is going to lead things off here in the bottom of the second inning. Bolts lead 3-0.
Starting it off for the Bolts is number 11.
Webb batting 364 in 14 games. So the right-handed hitting first baseman steps in against Dylan Amos. Right-hander peers over his mitt, winds and delivers. And it's low, ball 1. Webb has been hot of late. It's on base too, a 450 on base percentage in those 14 games. Takes that one high, 2-0.
Wanger.
2 balls down there. Scoreboard.
3 up.
Breaking pitch is up high, 3-0 now. You get caught watching the game?
I do it too.
Time called by
I thought you were
Well.
trying to legal pitch there. It was set. Then moved. And I came back. Now step back. That's what I'm going for.
3-0 delivery. Outside, ball 4. So Webb draws a 4-pitch walk to lead things off here in the second. And that'll bring up Evan
Next
McCarter.
up, right fielder, number 15, Evan
Senior
McCarter.
right fielder.
Go eat.
Batting 250
Good job,
on the
good job.
season. A homer and 11 RBIs. He homered against
Good
the
one.
Riverside Rams at Riverside a couple of weeks ago. A shot that went at least 420. That's what I saw through the net. It's tough to watch a game through a cage. It distorts
Not
everything.
deceiving.
So Webb at first. Carter shows bunt and pulls back, takes inside, ball 1. As Mowry was crashing from third.
Go. FD drop.
And time called. Assistant coach wants to go out and talk. Maybe talk bunt defenses here. We'll set the Rams defensively so we can get a chance to do that. Now Dylan Adams on the mound. John Delano's behind the plate doing the catching. Max Mowry at third. Braden Muncy at short. Tyler Kelly at second. Colby Leinbach at first. And then in the outfield is Chet Cosner, Wes Turner, and Charlie DePippo left to right in the outfield.
You guys are not happy with each other.
Yeah, that was quite spirited out there at the at the mound. Not happy about something.
Let's go, Ev.
So McCarter steps in, 1 ball, no strikes. Mowry is in at third base. Shows bunt again. This time he bunts it. Mowry will field it right in front of the pitcher's mound coming across. Nobody covering third.
And I was there for that observation.
Had a chance.
Even if you did it figures,
As the shortstop and second
Next up,
baseman
number
both
9.
crash to second
Donovan
base.
Newman.
So a sack bunt from McCarter. Leads Webb to second. And that brings up Donovan Newell. Newell walked, stole a base, and scored in the first inning.
Go, 9.
So the senior stands in, batting .311 on the
Go
season.
deep.
Senior center fielder. And the breaking pitch way up high, 1-0 now.
Get caught in.
Gonna be heads up in the on-deck circle. First at bat, the bat Flew out of his hands. Here's the 1-0 from Amos.
Nice.
Line drive, base hit into right field. They're going to wave Webb in. Here comes the throw. The throw goes to second, so Webb will score easily. An RBI single by Donovan Newell.
Next up, number 5, Jimmy Burpo.
So 19th RBI of the season for Newell.
Go, Jimmy.
24th hit. That'll bring up Jimmy Burpo. Burpo sacrifice bunt in the first inning, moved Newell over, but then he ended up scoring as Tyler Kelly threw the ball away. Throw over to first, Newell dives back. And the throw back from the first baseman to the pitcher goes right up into the sun. Almost had a hard time picking the ball up. It doesn't go. Burpo takes a breaking pitch down and away, 1-0 now. So 4-0, the Bulls lead. Here in the bottom of the second. Outfield shaded towards right. Another throw over to first. Newell gets back.
Go 5.
Newell goes on the 1-0 pitch, pitches down and away, throw down to second, not in time. Second stolen base of the night for Newell. And a 2-0 count to Jimmy Burpo.
Hey, there he is, Jimmy.
Pitch.
That boy.
Line drive into left field for a base hit. Newell rounding third. They're not going to get him as he's upstanding. Makes it 5-0. And the RBI single by Burpo.
Next up, number 3, James Nunnally.
Go 3.
So that'll bring up James Nunnally. Nunnally grounded out in the first, moved the runner over. Got Burpo over to third on the ground out. So he stands in. Burpo at first. And he takes a breaking pitch in there for a strike. Throw over to first, and Burpo's back safely.
Send it, James, send it.
Only chops the breaking pitch up down the first base side and out of play.
Go 3.
So 0-2 to Nunnally. Two. This is outside. 1-2 now.
Go 3.
One-two pitch. Ripped.
Ooh.
And he catches the
You knew they shouldn't be
photographer.
sitting there. I was just saying that to myself.
He seems to be okay. That's one of the managers.
This is better, right? I think so.
Just tell.
I got bit by a fly.
At least be on your feet so you can move.
Right?
She's sitting on her butt. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, base hit into right field. Burpo round second. He's going to be on his way to third, and they'll cut the throw. So Nunnally singles to right. Burpo on his way to third. So now we got runners at the corners and
Now
one
batting
out.
number
And
10.
Drinkwine stepping to the
Then
plate.
drink wine.
Go, Ben.
First pitch. Nothing moving.
Runner goes. Pitch is way outside. Delano, good job keeping that from going to the backstop as Nunnally steals second.
Go, Dan.
Go, Ben.
Yeah, they're going to walk Drinkwine. So Drinkwine will take a walk down to first, and that'll load the bases with Mikey Sullivan stepping to the plate. Dylan Amos will work from the stretch. Got Burpo at third, Nunnally at second, Drinkwine at first, and Mikey Sullivan. Ground ball, base hit into right field. 1 run scores. Nunnally around third, he scores. 2 runs on the RBI single by Mikey Sullivan, his second hit of the night, 3rd RBI. And it is now 7-0. So Tyler Rowling will step to the plate. He doubled in a run in the first inning. Throw over to first, and Sullivan dives back. So 3 in the first, 4 across already here in the second. With just 1 out, runners at the corners. Rowling stands in. Sullivan goes. Pitch is outside, no throw down to second. So Sullivan steals the base, puts runners at second and third now. Coach Moreland wants to put a courtesy runner at second for Mikey Sullivan, the pitcher. Amog Misra is going to run for Mikey Sullivan His uniform was getting really dirty for a pitcher. So Misra now at second. Drinkwine at third. 1-0 to Rowling. Breaking pitch in there for a strike. One pitch, way outside. 2-1 now. Outfield shaded to right. Here's the 2-1. There's a drive to left. Cosner going back, and he'll make the catch in left. Drinkwine will tag from third, and Misra is out at third base trying to tag from second. But Drinkwine scores on the sac fly by Rowling. Picks up his second RBI of the night. We go to the top of the third, 8-0 Bolts. We'll be back in just a minute. Top of the third inning. Graydon Muncy, the number 9 hitter, is going to lead things off. Bolts lead 8-0. And the first pitch from Sullivan is in there for a strike. Fly ball to left. Matt Coleman started back and then comes in to make the catch for the out. So one down, that'll bring up the top of the order. Chet Cosner. Cosner grounded out to Rowling at short in the first inning. And he takes a strike from Sullivan. Sullivan not throwing hard, but pounding the zone, making the Rams swing, and the defense is doing their job. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to short. Rowling charges it and just off the tip of his glove. Sort of caught it on the down hop right at the bottom. It's probably a 50-50. You want to help out Mikey? Do you want to help out? I don't know. I wasn't watching him. Would he have beaten it out? Was he fast? Yeah, he probably would have beat it out. I'd give him a hit. I mean, it's not a no-hitter. He doesn't have a no-hitter going. What did you say it was? Error? All right. Drinkwine comes across in front of Rowling, the slow grounder. Makes the play at first for the out. Runner advances to second. So 2 outs now. That'll bring up the center fielder, Wes Turner. He walked in the first. Was stranded when Tyler Kelly popped up to Nunnally to end the inning. Turner, right-handed batter, stands in. Sullivan delivers a strike on the inside corner. Turner gets right up on that plate, so it may have looked like it was inside, but 0-1 pitch. Fly ball into shallow center field. Newell coming on and makes the sliding catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit. They leave one. We go to the bottom of the third. 8-0 Bolts. Will be back in just a minute. Matt Coleman's going to lead things off. Swings the first pitch, ground ball to the second baseman, Tyler Kelly. Throws it in the dirt. First baseman, Colby Leinbach, got down on a knee and blocked it. So Coleman reaches on the throwing error. And that'll bring up Andrew Webb. Webb walked and scored in the second inning. Shows bunt and takes a fastball high. 1 ball, no strikes. Shows bunt again. That one goes to the backstop. Wild pitch. Way out of the reach of Delano. And so Coleman's out at second base now. And a 2-0 count to Webb. It's up high, ball 3. The new pitcher for the Rams is the big right-hander. Trey Graydon. And high strike. High strike to Andrew Webb. And that one's up high, ball 4. So Webb draws the walk. Runners at first and second now. That'll bring up Evan McCarter. McCarter had a sac bunt in the second inning that moved Webb over in scoring position. Then he scored on Newell's RBI single. So see if they've got him bunting again, move 2 runners over. And now a little inside move by Graydon. Shows bunt and takes a strike. High strike nonetheless. So a little different defense from the Rams when McCarter showed bunt. Now they got the first baseman Leinbach crashing. Third baseman stays back. I'd be pushing it right down that third base line. 0-1, bunted right back to the pitcher. Had to wait while the second baseman Kelly covered first. And another sacrifice bunt for McCarter. Moves runners over to second and third. And up steps Donovan Newell. Newell 1 for 1, walked in the first inning, came around to score. And then singled in a run in the second, came around to score. A couple of stolen bases in there as well. So he stands in with 2 runners on, both in scoring position. Off-speed pitch, high and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Little flare into left field. That is going to drop. 1 run's going to score. They're going to hold up Webb. Webb, instead of watching the coach, was watching the ball. Coach is trying to wave him in. So Newell ends up at second base with a double. And another RBI as Coleman comes in. Ball got away from Cosner. The spin of the ball took it away from him. And Moreland was waving the Webb in. Webb was watching the ball instead of the coach. Otherwise, he would have scored as well. So Burpo will step in now with runners at second and third. 9-0. And the breaking pitch up high, ball 1. Burpo is 1 for 1. A sac bunt in the first. Reached on an error. And then singled in run in the second and scored. One 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. Here's the 1-1. Outside, Delano with a good backhanded block. So 2-1 now. One out here in the bottom of the third, run across for the Bolts, extending their lead to 9-0. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed, got him on a high fastball. 2-2 now to Burpo. What was it? 80? 2-2 pitch. That was a breaking pitch, fouled away. So the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jimmy Burpo, junior second baseman. Two pitch. Ripped down the left field line, but foul. Here it comes. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Grayson looks back the runner and throws to first for the out. 87-mile-an-hour fastball from Graydon.
Next up, number 3, James Nunnally.
So Burpo retired 1-3. The runners had to hold. And that'll bring up James Nunnally. 1 for 2 tonight. And they're going to walk him. So 4th intentional walk of the season for Nunnally. They're not going to give him a chance to hit. So bases loaded now for Drinkwine. Drinkwine jumps on the first fastball and fouls it to the backstop. Drinkwine grounded out, or lined out in the first, and then walked and scored in the second. Here's the 0-1 from Graydon. Outside, ball 1. One pitch in there for a strike. Fastball catches the inside corner. So 1-2 now to Drinkwine. Webb at third, Newell at second, Nunnally at first. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Drinkwine goes down swinging to end the inning. They leave the bases loaded, but they pick up a run. We go to the top of the 4th, 9-0. Bolts lead. We'll be back in just a minute.
Outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. We pray for rain and thank him when it's falling, 'cause it brings a grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in the plate, I guess that's why they call it God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. We turn the dirt and work until the week's done. We take a break and break bread on Sunday, then do it all again, 'cause we're proud to be from God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running.
Tyler Kelly's going to lead things off in the top of the fourth. Line drive right back up the middle. Almost got a piece of Sullivan on the way back through, but
Next up, number 14, Max Mowry.
so first pitch swinging is Kelly, and he drives it to center for a base hit. Leadoff man aboard here in the fourth for Max Mowry, the third baseman. Mowry struck out swinging in the second inning. Only strikeout victim for Sullivan thus far. And he swings over the top of that one. 0-1 now. Oh, 1 pitch, swung on and missed. Took a little bit off of that pitch. So quickly 0-2 to Mowry. Oh, 2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Mowry goes down on 3 pitches. 69-mile-an-hour breaking pitch. Change up, maybe. Didn't seem like there was a lot of movement on it. So Mowry struck out both times tonight. So 1 out now, 1 on. That'll bring up Aaron Garg, the DH. Doubled in the second and was stranded at second base. And takes low ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Grounded foul down the third base line. So 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the top of the fourth, 9-0. Lightridge ahead in this regional quarterfinal matchup. 1-1. In there for a strike, catches the outside corner. The winner of this game heads south to play Riverbend High School down in Spotsylvania County in the regional semifinal game. 1-2. Line drive into center field for a base hit. Newell will take it on 1 hop. So Garg is 2 for 2 tonight.
Now batting number 16, John Delano.
That'll bring up the catcher, John Delano. Delano grounded out to Rowling at short in the second inning. Fly ball down the right field line and foul. Oh, 1 pitch. Just misses outside. 1-1 now. One pitch chopped, foul at the plate over to the Rams on deck circle on the third base side. So quickly 1-2 to the Rams catcher, John Delano. 1-2 pitch. Gets a piece of that one and chops it foul to stay alive. Good breaking pitch by Sullivan. Another 1-2 pitch lifted into left field. Matt Coleman underneath it and makes the catch for the out. So 2 down now. That'll bring up the right fielder, Charlie DePippo. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to Rowling at short in the second inning. He stands in now with Kelly at second. He fouls that one off the mask of Nunnally. Umpire's going to walk a ball out. So we're all set. Nunnally shakes the cobwebs off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. So 0-2 to DePippo. Oh-2 pitch just misses outside. And the infield was 3 steps to the dugout. Nunnally set up right there. He hit the spot just off the plate, I guess. 1-2 pitch. That one's high and away. 2-2 now. Every infielder took a step or two to the dugout. 2-2. Here it comes. Just misses down and in now. Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Time called by DePippo. 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. Runners will be off. Fly ball into left. Coleman moving and makes the grab, running into the alley. A backhanded diving catch by Matt Coleman deep in the left center field alley. Saved a couple of runs there and preserved the shutout by, what a catch by Matt Coleman. Ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 9-0. Mikey Sullivan's going to lead things off in the bottom of the 4th inning. Bolts lead 9-0. Trey Graydon still on the mound. First pitch is hit to the shortstop. Graydon Muncie makes a strong throw for the out at first. So that'll bring up Tyler Rowling. Rowling 1 for 1, doubled in a run in the 1st inning, and his sac fly brought in a run in the 2nd. And he takes a fastball for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch, swung on and missed. 0-2 now. No problem for Rowling. He was down 0-2 his last at bat, or the first at bat when he doubled. 0-2 pitch. Way high. 1-2 now. Center fielder Wes Turner shaded towards right. And DePippo is shallow in right field. Here's the 1-2. Up and in. 2-2 now. Here it comes. Fly ball to left. Cosner underneath it makes the catch for the out. That'll bring up Matt Coleman. Coleman 0 for 2 tonight. Flew out to left field in the 1st and then reached on an error in the 3rd. And takes down and away ball 1. One pitch fouled to the backstop. 1-1 now. That spin took it up over the netting. Surprised some people over there. Popped up into shallow left field. It's going to be trouble. Cosner coming on and makes the catch over by the line in fair territory. So 1-2-3 inning, the first one for the Rams in the ball game. We go to the top of the 5th, 9-0 Bolts. It'll be Muncie, and then the top of the order, Cosner and Amos. We'll be back in just a minute.
Well, you're a real tough cookie with a long history of breaking little hearts like the one of me. That's okay, let's see how you do it. Put up your dukes, let's get down to it. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot.
Graydon Muncie will step to the plate. 0 for 1 tonight. Flew out in the 3rd. There's a ground ball to the right side. Burpo will take it on a few hops and throw to Webb for the out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Mikey Sullivan still on the bump for the Bolts. Couple of strikeouts, 1 walk. Over 4. This is top of the order now. Chet Cosner, the left fielder, steps in. 1 for 2 tonight. He's swinging at the first pitch, and it's a line drive base hit into left. Coleman will take it on a hop off of his shin. Here comes the throw, and he is safe at second base. So after the great play that Coleman made out there to end the last inning, this one he played on one hop, and he misplayed it, hit him in the shin, and lost it for just long enough for Cosner to take second on the error. So it'll be a single and an error by Coleman. So runner at first and 1 out. The ground ball right to Andrew Webb at first. He will make the play as Trey Graydon hitting for Amos. So 2 outs now with Cosner at third. That brings up Wes Turner, the center fielder. 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. Ground ball left side. Drinkwine dives, throws to first, in time. Didn't field it cleanly on the dive, but kept it in front of him. Got up and made a strong throw to Andrew Webb and a good stretch at first. Gets Turner by half a step and preserves the shutout. So we go to the bottom of the 5th, 9-0 Bolts. It'll be Webb, McCarter, and Newell coming up for Lightridge. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Listening to the radio, I heard a song reminded me long ago. Back then I thought that things were never gonna change. It used to be that I never had to feel the pain. I know now that things will never be the same now. I wanna go back and do it all over, but I can't go back, I know. I wanna go back, 'cause I'm feeling so much older, but I can't go back, I know. I recall hanging out on Friday night, the first slow dance, hoping that I get it right. Back then I thought I'd
Andrew Webb is going to lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lightning lead 9-0. Webb, 2 walks tonight. And he takes that one high, 1-0. That one's up high, 2-0 now. Two O's in there for a strike. 2-1 now to Webb. Swung on and missed. Trey Graydon took a little bit off of that one. So 2-2 now to the Bolts first baseman. There it comes. Fouled straight back. Might have come right in the window. top spin on it. 2-2, up and in, 3-2 now. Payoff pitch, up high, ball 4. So Webb walks for the 3rd time tonight. That'll bring up Evan McCarter. And time called. Coach Sam Plank going to make his way to the mound. And there's going to be a pitching change for the Rams. While they do that, we'll take a break. We'll be back in a minute.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, and for someone else, but not for me. Our love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. It seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Oh, then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Love was out to get me. No, that's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Oh, then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind.
Evan McCarter is going to step to the plate. New pitcher for the Rams, Andrew Sobere. The right-hander will come on in relief. McCarter, 2 sacrifice bunts. Once in the second, once in the third. See what's on. Not bunting this time, and pops it up into foul territory. Linebach in front of the Bolts dugout and makes the catch for the out. So 1 out and 1 on. That'll bring up Donovan Newell, top of the order.